Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia Flores were brought to court together. The dramatic scene in federal court ousted Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife defiant. The world watching as Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia Flores were brought to court together under heavy guard today by helicopter and by armored vehicle. Once in court, Maduro, when asked to identify himself by the judge, saying, "I am the president of Venezuela." Celia Flores referring to herself as First Lady of the Republic of Venezuela. What the judge then told them, with both clearly wanting to say more. Tonight, both pleading not guilty. And what Maduro called himself as he left the courtroom. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Venezuela's First Lady Celia Flores, both arraigned in federal court here in New York City today. The couple determined to deliver their message as they face the judge 48 hours after their capture by American forces and their extraction to the U.S. Maduro and his wife under heavy guard today, driven from the detention center in Brooklyn to a waiting helicopter flown over the East River to lower Manhattan and then loaded into an armored vehicle taken to federal court. The couple standing before the judge pleading not guilty to charges of narco-terrorism conspiracy along with cocaine and weapons charges. Maduro referring to himself as the president of Venezuela. His wife calling herself the First Lady of the Republic of Venezuela. In fact, Celia Flores' defense attorney saying she was injured in the raid. As Maduro was being taken from court, he called himself a prisoner of war. His defense attorney questioning the legality of his, quote, military abduction.
A little more than 48 hours ago, Nicolas Maduro ruled a nation with 30 million people and the world's largest oil reserves. Tonight, the deposed Venezuelan dictator is a shackled criminal defendant, whisked from jail in Brooklyn, flown across the East River by helicopter into lower Manhattan with his wife and co-defendant Celia Flores to face federal drug charges. Escorted under heavy guard to an armored vehicle for the short ride to federal court, where canine dogs roamed the hall and U.S. Marshals inspected the courtroom chair where Maduro would sit. Inside, Maduro greeted spectators in the courtroom, saying "Buenos dias." He put on headphones for Spanish translation and rose in his seat as the judge asked, "Are you Nicolas Maduro?" "I am the president of the Republic of Venezuela," a defiant Maduro responded. "I am here kidnapped. I was captured at my home in Caracas, Venezuela." The judge cut him off. Maduro's wife declared, "I am the First Lady of the Republic of Venezuela," before the judge interrupted her. The purpose today is just to ask who you are. Prosecutors say Maduro and his wife worked together to traffic cocaine.
What the government is alleging is they literally were handing out passports to drug dealers. They were engaging in murder and kidnapping, using the diplomacy, using the veil of the Venezuelan government to pursue this drug conspiracy.
Asked how he pleaded to the charges, Maduro said, "I am innocent. I am not guilty. I am a decent man. I am still president of my country." Flores then stated her plea, not guilty, completely innocent. Maduro's wife appeared with a bruised and bandaged head. Her lawyer said she may have a fracture or severe bruising on her ribs. Maduro's attorney called the U.S. raid a military abduction and said Maduro is the head of a sovereign state, immune from prosecution. As Maduro was led from the courtroom, someone in the gallery stood and shouted in Spanish, "You will pay in the name of Venezuela." Maduro stopped and turned to face the heckler, saying, "I am the elected president. I am a prisoner of war. I will be free."